Hey everyone, welcome to Checking In, the podcast series where we slow down and hear the stories behind the faces we pass every day. Stories of growth, doubts, resilience, and everything in between. I'm your host, Tommy Ngo, and today we're checking in with Jaden Reyna. Take a breath, settle in, and let's check in. How are you doing today, Jaden?
I'm good, Tommy. I just came back from swim practice, so I'm a little bit tired.
So how did that went?
It was good. So right now we have practice 4 times a week. Mondays and Wednesdays are weightlifting, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are actually getting in the pool.
When did you start practice?
So I do soccer as well as swim for Anza. So technically swim practice has been going on this whole quarter, but I didn't start going towards until like the end of soccer season. So probably a couple weeks ago.
It's not in season yet, right? You're just practicing?
No, unfortunately, swim is a winter sport, so it's a lot of rainy practices.
So you said that you did soccer this quarter. How has that been?
It was an experience for sure. I've played soccer a lot in my youth, and I've retired like twice, from soccer, so it was kind of fun to get back into. I originally joined this team because I was at a leadership conference for swim, and I ran into an old teammate of mine who I played club with, and she was like, "Oh, let me introduce you to the coach," and then I just got suckered into playing for Anza soccer. So it was a pretty funny experience on how it worked out.
So I'm assuming you played soccer for several years when you were younger, and you just wanted to get back into it.
They are trying to rebuild the program right now. We have a new head coach, Rusty Johnson, and we have a lot of assistant coaches and a lot of staff that are trying to rebuild the program. So when my friend approached me and showed me to the coach right away, I have also tried to rebuild programs myself, so I know how hard it can be and how desperate they were for players. And I felt like I had the experience and the knowledge, and I was like, well, I guess I have to do this now.
What position do you play?
I play center defender, but I've had a couple concussions, so I try really hard not to head the ball, which is super unfortunate because soccer is a sport where you need to use your head in the games.
Can you tell me what a center defender position is? What the role is? What they do?
Yeah, so we have a 4-back for defense, which means we have 4 players. We have 2 center defenders and 2 outside defenders. So the center defenders are kind of the eyes of the field. They can see everything. They're the back line, so they do a lot of talking and a lot of yelling. We watch for offsides. We tell our defense when to come back and defend, when to go up and score or make runs or do plays and other things like that. So it's a lot of communicating and being aware of your surroundings.
How did you think the season went?
It went about as well as I was expecting. Again, we are rebuilding a program, so we're definitely not going to win every game. We had a couple good ties. I believe we had 1 win. But all in all, it was a good experience because of the players. Like, the community there, a lot of the girls were very welcoming. Well, about half of them were super welcoming, and the friends that I made were definitely worth it.
No regrets?
No regrets. I would do it again.
Awesome. I guess transitioning out of soccer, what brought you to Anza?
So I came to Anza because I wanted to go against the crowd for my high school. A lot of peers from my high school were going to go to West Valley, and in the past I've always kind of followed the crowd and oh, all these kids are going to this middle school, I guess I'll go there. Oh, we're all going to this high school, I guess I'll go there. But this time around I was like, no, I'm going to make a name for myself. I'm going to do my own thing.
If you're listening and something in this conversation hits home, don't just scroll past it. Pause, write it down, text a friend, or maybe share this episode with someone that could use it today. That's what checking in is about. Small moments that remind us that we're not alone.
So I decided to apply to Anza, and I like the quarter system a lot. I like the pace of it, and I feel like, even though this is not true, I feel like I'm getting things done faster because it's a quarter system. So it's kind of just a mental thing as well.
That's awesome. So you went the independent route, right?
Yes.
Okay. What classes are you taking this quarter?
So currently I'm taking 2 classes and then 2 sports. So my 2 sports are soccer and swim, and then my classes are HR and astronomy, which is about like 15 credits.
What are you majoring in?
My major is psychology. I'm hoping to be a therapist or maybe eventually a psychiatrist, but right now I'm just focusing on transferring to a 4-year.
Got it. Any in mind?
Yeah, I actually applied to San Jose State. I'm really hoping to get in there. They have a good psychology program and a good graduate program as well.
And is this your second year?
This is my second year.
Okay, awesome. You said that you are also in swimming. Are there any lessons that you learned from soccer that you were able to take away and implement it with swimming?
There were definitely a lot of lessons I learned. I think the biggest thing for me was seeing the community. There's definitely some girls on our team who were more into community than others, and the friends that I did make, we did a couple team bonding of dinners and going over plays and looking at other teams' players and making strategies outside of soccer and outside of Anza hours on our own. And the friendships that we made were definitely worth all of the other losses and experiences we had on the team. So I think looking at that community from soccer, I was like, I need to bring this back to swim. Like, swim has its own community, but I need to push for this community, and I need to be, oh gosh, what's the word?
A leader?
Yeah, I need to be a leader.
Okay, awesome.
So right now, I'm helping do a lot more team bonding for swim. We've had a beach day. We have a karaoke coming up later. We do student media days where students who are in photography come out to the pool deck and help us take pictures in our new merch so that we can have photos for our school Instagram, which is a lot of fun. We do dinners, and then I'm hoping to get everybody together to go to Christmas in the Park in downtown.
Oh, that's cool. Have you ever done that before? Christmas in the Park?
I have personally done it before, but I have not brought a group of soccer or swim players to Christmas in the Park, so that will be a first.
There's also like an ice rink nearby. You guys should try that.
One year they changed it to a roller skating rink, and that was the worst year. Everybody hated it. So I'm really hoping that they never change it back to the roller skating rink and that it's always an ice rink.
What happened? Did people just like fall down and...
It just wasn't as good. You're going to Christmas in the Park during the winter season, and
true.
There's not an ice skating rink.
Right.
What's my hot chocolate supposed to go with?
Cement. How would younger Jaden think of you right now?
I'm already proud of myself, so I feel like younger me is just going to be even more proud. I feel like I've really stepped into my own person, and I'm really trying to be true to myself with these sports seasons. Right now, I'm currently running a canned food drive for the swim team. So the way it works is that every other sports team is encouraged. It's kind of a competition to donate to our canned food drive, and whichever team collectively makes the most donations, we will give them homemade cookies on like behalf of the swim team. And then all the canned food is being donated back to Rory's Market, and then they're giving that to students over the winter break.
How's that going so far?
So far, we have over 100 donations, which is incredible. Swim team is definitely in first place, but women's soccer is in a second place.
Second place. Okay, awesome. Okay, I think we'll go for like one kind of final question.
Okay.
Pretend that older Jaden is here in this room, and there are things that you're wondering about her. And what questions do you have that comes to mind that you could ask her?
That I can ask my older self?
Yeah.
I would ask my older self if I should dual enroll with San Jose State and Anza so that I can finish out my sophomore year for soccer. I'm really conflicted on it right now because it's such a time commitment, and it's a lot more money if I dual enroll. But I really want to help this program, and I really want to further the Anza soccer women's name. So it's been weighing on me a lot if I should make the commitment or not.
Okay. Um, okay. For same thing, but like address her directly.
Oh,
Like
got
you're
it.
asking her directly, but it could also be like stuff outside of school as well,
Mm.
like 10, 20 years in the future, 5 years in the future.
Okay, okay. Just like address myself.
Yeah.
Hi, Jaden. I hope all is well in the future. I'm very curious as to a couple questions. How long did you end up going to school for? Because I know being a psychiatrist is at least another 10 more years of school. So please, please tell me I did not have to go to medical school for like 5 years. Please. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. Um, how's the family? How's my little brother doing? Did he go to Anza with us or did he decide to do his own thing?
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was Jaden Reyna, and this was Checking In. If you felt something, let us know. Leave a comment, a rating, or just a message saying what part stayed with you. Thank you for spending a moment here, and remember, it only takes a minute to check in with others and with yourself. I'm Tommy Ngo. Until next time.